Alright, hello and welcome to another Why Would You Use. So, today we're going to be talking about the Tekko. So these things are super fun. I'm not going to say they're like the greatest thing in the world, but these weapons are super fun. These are one of my favorite weapons to use in the game. And they're pretty respectable in terms of what they can do as well. So, I use Gaia's Tragedy with this. This is very important because Gaia's Tragedy completely changes how fist weapons work. And I'll show off all of the things that this does. But the very, very important thing to note with Gaia's Tragedy is that every single strike, including Ocean's Contempt, which is just your basic combo, including your quick melee, all of that shit is all boosted by at least minimum 90% extra damage. So whatever stats you're looking at here, just add plus 90% right off the bat. The strikes range from the 190% up to like I think 300% on the strikes. It's very, very good. A lot of the slams are the really high percentages that you get out of just the basic, like, motion values, I suppose. Otherwise, this weapon has 30% base critical chance, which is now second only to Fragor Prime, which is pretty fucking good. Respectable crit multiplier, just normal, not lowered down to 1.5 or anything bad like that. Boosted with Organ Shatter, of course. You can see the 2.0 there. And then otherwise, this weapon comes with a V polarity, which is nice for Blood Rush, which you would just... I mean, if you're not using Blood Rush body count on this weapon, I really don't know what you're doing. Along with Berserker, pretty much, like, this whole left side is just, like, required modding. This right side gets minorly iffy, although I would say Organ Shatter is kind of required. And then if you're a Warframe that can just, like, keep yourself alive, obviously you don't need Life Strike. And then Elementals are swappable to whatever you want. Adding more Forma, boosting the damage up to the like full electric mod, getting rid of Life Strike for more damage, whatever you want to do. But this is a good build on no Forma. It does a lot of damage once you get going. The problem is getting going a little bit, because you're a little slow before your Berserker starts going off, but once it does, you're very, very fast. So let's just go over just the basic combos of this thing. So just the like normal punches, nothing too crazy here, just pretty regular punches, changed by Gaia's Tragedy, of course. You've got your... Let's do the pause combo first. This comes with some slams that are very good. If you get used to doing this one, you can knock a bunch of enemies down with that. It's very, very strong. But the combo you're going to mainly be using is the block combo. It's got that nice dash, and the uppercut that ends with is also a knockdown. So you can get a lot of ground finishers with that, and just in general, there's a lot of knockdowns in this set. And the final and most fun move in the Gaia's Tragedy set, but it also does a ton of damage, is the hold combo. And this is one of the weapons where, very conveniently, if you just start with holding E, you'll just go right into it, and then you just can mash from there, essentially. So, just hold E. And that one, if you get an enemy that you know isn't going to move for a second, which for frames that have lockdown, that's really, really good, is you can just completely obliterate them. The end is a knockdown for everyone around you. It does a lot of damage. This is just really good single target DPS. Probably my favorite melee attack in the entire game. But yeah. This is just a good set. It's just a good set of stuff. The only thing it lacks is reach, which, obviously, in a horde-type game, is a little important. Brings this weapon down quite a bit by being short, but is still really good. So let's get this started. It's pretty easy with this, although, because the weapon is short, you may have some trouble just moving in on the enemies. Which is elevated by this arena being not great for short reach weapons. Yeah, little charge on the edge. Yeah, this arena just in general is just not very good for this weapon. You do have the momentum on some of your strikes, not all. Very important that it is not all, although you saw some of that earlier. But yeah, now that I'm into this like level of combo, though, enemies can't really. They can no longer take this amount of damage. Once you're built into this, it's pretty much one punch, and enemies at this level just kind of start exploding from the inside out. But yeah, that's the Tekko. They're very good. They can get really fast, really fast. But yeah, that's why you would use these things. They're super fun. If you've got Gaia's Tragedy, I don't really see much of a reason you wouldn't want to try these things out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.